Hello guys and welcome to another Collat2 tutorial. My name is Trav and I hope you are doing fantastic. In this tutorial we're going to be talking about one thing and one thing only, menus. And I'm not going to go into super detail. This isn't necessarily a training, guys, this is just a tutorial. I'm going to be covering how to make sure that your menu is set up in the best fashion that works for you, your header menu and the footer menu. Okay, if you want to know how to set up pages or more, you can either find that in another tutorial in our support widget or just by playing around in the pages area for what the pages actually look like when you click on these icons. But what this tutorial is going to cover very quickly is how to set up your menu, how to set up your menu structure, how to add links in your menu, how to add pages in your menu, just about everything there is to do with menus. And I will move through these tutorials kind of fast because I know you guys have important posts to make and you have important things to do, so I don't want to take up too much time with these tutorials. So if I do move too quickly, feel free to stop, pause, rewind, go anywhere you want in the video just to make sure you're catching on with exactly everything that I'm saying here. So let's jump right down to it. I'm over here in the menus section, of my Collat2 blog, and I've got my blog open here in a separate window. Okay, so you can see here under the Pages tab where it defaults to, we got menu structure, home, Google, my 21-day blogging challenge, blog, contact me, and test. If we look at my blog, we're going to see home, Google, my 21-day blogging challenge, blog, contact me, and test. It's set up in the same structure. What that means is I can come over here and actually drag any of these icons in any order, click Save Menu, and you'll see if I refresh my blog page, it's going to follow that same structure. That's important in setting up your menu for a few reasons. You can just change the order of the items that you have there, or you can actually drag it out to the right here. So what I've done, you'll see this gray text that has appeared. It's called sub-item or sub-menu. If you save that, you can actually create a sub-menu in your blog. Now I'm going to refresh my blog page. You can see here that that has created a drop-down menu under the item that I've dragged it under. So that's a pretty cool feature. I'm going to drag that back, hit Save Menu, go back here so you guys can see that, refresh, and you can see that it's back. Now, let's talk about the header menu and menus in general. We are in the header menu. Right now I've got a header and footer. My personal preference is always just to leave a header and footer. It makes it super easy on pages. I just love setting up my 5 or 8 page blog, however many pages you want, and it's very quick and concise to have great navigation bar and a great footer bar, but you can literally go crazy. You can create like 10 menus if you want. But in this tutorial, we're just going to be covering one header menu, one footer menu. You see that I've got some stuff here. Let's go ahead and take a look at these items individually. I'm going to click on the Google one. And you can see it says custom, and that's because I've added a link, right? Custom, I've actually got this going to a URL. You can see the URL here is Google. Navigation label is Google. I can move it up one or down one under the blog just if I wanted to click these instead of dragging it, and I can remove it altogether. So let's look at what that looks like on my blog. If I click that, it's actually going to take me to Google, which is pretty cool. You can set up just about anything you want. You can have it go into different parts of your site. You can have it go into different pages. If you wanted to add a page, I can literally come over here and click one of my pages, click Add to Menu, right? And in a matter of seconds, it's going to be actually, look at that, no refresh. It's already there, right? And my page is in there. I can literally come over here, put it in, drag it to where I want, go back to my blog, and bam, it is right there. It's already in there, and you can see that I've got that set up, and it's just a sample page. Again, you can edit pages over in the pages portion of your blog. So that's kind of how to add a page. I can choose one of my pages, view all, I can search for a page, just literally select it. You can select more than one, click add to menu, it's going to go over there. Now let's say you wanted to add a link, just like I added Google, right? Let's say I wanted to add apple.com. I love apple.com, right? So I'm going to go Apple Store or Apple page, right? Literally add a link in here. This can be one of your links. It can be something else. You can see I've got Apple page in here. I'm just going to drag it to where I want, click Save Menu, right? Go back to my blog just to check out how it looks, and I've got Apple page there, right? Boom, it'll open my link right away. So it's very quick and very easy to add links or pages to your blog just in that header menu alone, right? Now let's go ahead and go down to the footer area. Okay, now before we do that, let's go down to menu settings, and I just want to let you know that you can add some default settings here. You can check header menu, footer menu. You can automatically add new top level pages to the menu when you create them. So there are some pretty neat settings you can check just in links, languages, and categories. Let's go over to footer menu. Again, guys, we're keeping this one really basic because I want to make sure that the foundation of setting up the menu, because there's a lot of questions on how to set up, these links. A lot of people don't necessarily know that you can set up these links in a very quick way or how to do it. So that's what this tutorial is focused on. I am going to leave that page. And note when you change a menu that you do need to click select, because we want to make sure that none of your features are being lost when you just, switch this. If you're just, if you might have already set something up and we don't want all of it to be lost. Now you can see here that I've got a couple duplicates, and they're going to look that way on my page. Now I've got this on purpose for the point of the tutorial, but you can see that there's 2 privacy policies, 2 RSS feeds. What I want to do is I just want to go in and make sure that I only have one of them, so I'm going to go in and delete both of these, make sure that my other ones are linked to exactly what I need. Looks like that one's linked to my RSS feed, looks like that one is linked to my Empower Network username and my privacy policy. So I'm just going to click Save Menu real quick. All right, now I've saved it. Let's go refresh my page. Sorry about that. Let's refresh in the same browser. And boom, you can see that very quickly I have edited and updated my, my footer menu. And I can do the same thing that I did over with my header menu. I can literally click a page to add to my footer menu. I can click links. I can add just about everything I want to in here. I can manage the locations. Again, I'm keeping this one very simple and very specific to the header and footer menu just so that we can really get the foundation of this down. So you can rename your menus just so you can have a personal name around the navigation menu that you have in here. When you create more than one menu, you can have menu 1, menu 2 if your website changes, your blog changes, and again, all of them can be linked. They say what they are over here, but you can link. You can create a page over on Pages, create how the page looks, create images, blog posts, have it automatically update with your blog posts. You can have pictures, you can have links to products, whatever you build your blog upon and your pages upon, you can have all of it over in the Pages section. Once you create that brand new page, it will show up here in your menu area. All you have to do is click Add to Menu, and you've got a page. Fantastic, guys. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Hope this helps with the basic foundation setups of your header and footer menus. If you have any further questions, please let us know at support. Otherwise, check out more great tutorials in the tutorial section down here on the left. And you can always reach us at support@empowernetwork.com. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Thank you for being in Kalatu, and enjoy.